Article 20. Protection in respect of conviction for offences. 1. No person shall be convicted of any offence except for violation of a law in force at the time of the commission of the act charged as an offence, nor be subjected to a penalty greater than that which might have been inflicted under the law in force at the time of the commission of the offence. 2. No person shall be prosecuted and punished for the same offence more than once. 3. No person accused of any offence shall be compelled to be a witness against himself. Article 21. Protection of life and personal liberty. No person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty except according to procedure established by law. Article 21A. Right to education. The state shall provide free and compulsory education to all children of the age of 6 to 14 years in such manner as the state may, by law, determine. Article 22. Protection against arrest and detention in certain cases. 1. No person who is arrested shall be detained in custody without being informed, as soon as may be, of the grounds for such arrest, nor shall he be denied the right to consult, and to be defended by, a legal practitioner of his choice. 2. Every person who is arrested and detained in custody shall be produced before the nearest magistrate within a period of 24 hours of such arrest, excluding the time necessary for the journey from the place of arrest to the court of the magistrate, and no such person shall be detained in custody beyond the said period without the authority of a magistrate. 3. Nothing in clauses 1 and 2 shall apply a. to any person who for the time being is an enemy alien, or b. to any person who is arrested or detained under any law providing for preventive detention. 4. No law providing for preventive detention shall authorize the detention of a person for a longer period than 3 months unless a. an advisory board consisting of persons who are, or have been, or are qualified to be appointed as judges of a high court has reported before the expiration of the said period of 3 months that there is in its opinion sufficient cause for such detention. Provided that nothing in this sub-clause shall authorize the detention of any person beyond the maximum period prescribed by any law made by Parliament under sub-clause b. of clause 7, or b. such person is detained in accordance with the provisions of any law made by Parliament under sub-clauses a. and b. of clause 7. 5. When any person is detained in pursuance of an order made under any law providing for preventive detention, the authority making the order shall, as soon as may be, communicate to such person the grounds on which the order has been made and shall afford him the earliest opportunity of making a representation against the order. 6. Nothing in clause 5 shall require the authority making any such order as is referred to in that clause to disclose facts which such authority considers to be against the public interest to disclose. 7. Parliament may by law prescribe a. the circumstances under which, and the class or classes of cases in which, a person may be detained for a period longer than 3 months under any law providing for preventive detention without obtaining the opinion of an advisory board in accordance with the provisions of sub-clause a. of clause 4, b. the maximum period for which any person may in any class or classes of cases be detained under any law providing for preventive detention, and c. the procedure to be followed by an advisory board in an inquiry under sub-clause a. of clause 4. Right against exploitation. Article 23. Prohibition of traffic in human beings and forced labor. 1. Traffic in human beings and beggar and other similar forms of forced labor are prohibited, and any contravention of this provision shall be an offence punishable in accordance with law. 2. Nothing in this article shall prevent the state from imposing compulsory service for public purposes, and in imposing such service the state shall not make any discrimination on grounds only of religion, race, caste, or class, or any of them. Article 24. Prohibition of employment of children in factories, etc. No child below the age of 14 years shall be employed to work in any factory or mine or engaged in any other hazardous employment. Right to freedom of religion. 25. Freedom of conscience and free profession, practice and propagation of religion. 1. Subject to public order, morality and health and to the other provisions of this part, all persons are equally entitled to freedom of conscience and the right freely to profess, practice and propagate religion. 2. Nothing in this article shall affect the operation of any existing law or prevent the state from making any law, a. regulating or restricting any economic, financial, political or other secular activity which may be associated with religious practice, b. providing for social welfare and reform, or the throwing open of Hindu religious institutions of a public character to all classes and sections of Hindus. Explanation I. The wearing and carrying of kirpans shall be deemed to be included in the profession of the Sikh religion. Explanation 2. In sub-clause B of clause 2, the reference to Hindus shall be construed as including a reference to persons professing the Sikh, Jaina or Buddhist religion, and the reference to Hindu religious institutions shall be construed accordingly. Article 26. Freedom to manage religious affairs, subject to public order, morality and health. Every religious denomination or any section thereof shall have the right a. To establish and maintain institutions for religious and charitable purposes. B. To manage its own affairs in matters of religion. C. To own and acquire movable and immovable property. And D. To administer such property in accordance with law. Article 27. Freedom as to payment of taxes for promotion of any particular religion. No person shall be compelled to pay any taxes, the proceeds of which are specifically appropriated in payment of expenses for the promotion or maintenance of any particular religion or religious denomination. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos.